Today on the channel, we're back to the box Build-A-Figure wave from Marvel Legends with Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider. We got Lady Deadpool, and from Alpha Flight, we got Marrina.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends box Build-A-Figure wave unboxing and review. And today on the channel from Alpha Flight, we got Marrina, we got Lady Deadpool, and we got the Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider. But of course, for all your Marvel Legends needs, including these three, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Got to get a deal out there, and these were flying fast at Jay's when I was picking this up the other day. Lady Deadpool had already sold out, but they are getting more of this wave in, I think this week as I'm filming it. So be on the lookout in the new arrivals section. Check that thing every single day. Save yourself 15%. Got to get a deal out there. And we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We're going to do ladies first. Ladies first channel around these parts. And we're going to start with the ladies. We're going to start with the masked ladies. Lady Deadpool, rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling our way into our hearts once again. We will compare it to the previous version of that one later in this video, but it's Lady Deadpool. Deadpool's still hot as ever, as we do know, and she's getting a return run here. A lot of people clamoring for this one. They missed out on the one from like 10 years ago. I don't know how long it's been since we got our last Lady Deadpool. I would have to imagine there'll be some updates with this. We'll see. 4 and up on this one here. Marvel Legends box Build-A-Figure wave. Lady Deadpool. Lady Deadpool. And on the back, got the tail of the tape, got the blurb, got the jibber jabber. We're unboxing all of these on the channel. At the very end, we're going to build box, and we're going to rank the entire wave from my least favorite to my favorites. Lady Deadpool in an alternate dimension. Wanda Wilson, Lady Deadpool, leads the resistance against General America's loyalist forces behind the joining the cross-dimensional capers of the Deadpool Corps. See you later. Goodbye. Okay, if you say so. If you say so. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic Prison, Lady Deadpool. We got Box's head. We're building box. Stay tuned for that video here. We'll rank the entire wave from my least favorite to my favorite. And a very interesting, a very, dare I say, diverse wave this time around. A lot going on with this one, but we got Lady Deadpool. Can we get that hair through? There we go. See you later. Goodbye. All right, let's get down to business here. Interesting in the head. We'll get to it in a second. This is wild. I don't know if I've ever seen some Uzis that look like this. It's got a little, is it a bayonet? Is that what they call those things? You know I'm not a weapons expert, but nothing like, I always did this with the Crimson Guard and the G.I. Joe back in the day. They'd have that little bayonet at the end. They'd stab them, and then they'd start firing away. I'm sure she does that with these Uzis right here. Very gummy weapons, though, I will say, especially on the end. They don't want anybody to hurt themselves, I guess, is what's going on. But we do got those going there, looking good. Double fist and ready to go, ready to party. Possibly. 2 big old katana blades that would make Leonardo blush. Silver on the blade. Nice wrapped handle on both of them. On brand for Lady Deadpool, I would say. And then that's it. No extra hands, nothing else, no extra heads, nothing. It is what you get. I guess you like what you like. You don't throw a fit is what we got going on here. Very interesting in the eyeball department. She's got one big eye and one like squinty eye. So she's got 2 different style eyes going there. I guess behind the mask, and red and black attack in the mask as we're used to. Big whimsical hair up top looking extra wild there, like a young Medusa. I could see some little kid, though, breaking this off. There's not a lot of movement in this, and I could see this easily breaking off the top. So be careful on that hair. Nice blonde color to it as well. Red and black bodysuit throughout, pretty much on brand. Got the vest over the top there. Doesn't really holster anything or anything like that. You got some black wristbands. You got 2 trigger hands out of the package. Unfortunately, no spot to store the katana blades. I'm guessing you could maybe just slide them through the back holster. I guess that's what I'll have to do, but there's no dedicated spot for those on here. Like to be able to store everything on the characters, or as much as we possibly can, of course. You got the belt there. You got the Lady Deadpool logo, we'll call it, in the middle, and you got a bunch of little pockets throughout. She's storing all kinds of stuff. Some pockets on her thighs as well. Little bracers down there around the ankles also. So that's about it. Now, arms. What do we got here? Oh, yeah, we got some butterfly in there. We got arms all the way around, bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows, playing all the hits, hands back and forth, side to side, head back and forth, side to side, up and down, a little bit limited by the hair, but not terrible. Hula hoop up top, no traditional waist. You do get the Lady Deadpool splits. That's as much you're going to get out of that one. She goes up for the big boot, watch out, thigh cut, double jointed, pinless knees, ankles back, forth, side to side, up and down. Our usual Marvel Legend articulation here at this point. Now, is she going to fit on a ringside collectible stand? Ooh, she fits right there. Make sure you get the WWE stands, as I always do say. But there it is, Lady Deadpool. But I got Lady Deadpool of the past, and we definitely got some differences here. Different red and black colors, a little brighter on this one, we'll say. We do got the blades here once again. We do got the thigh holsters being the same. We got the belt being the same with a different logo in the middle. There is some reuse out of this one here, but there is some big differences too. Now, the hair is identical on this, but they did do a different blonde color, so there is some differences there. But yeah, besides that, it's the articulation is the biggest differences. Single jointed on this one, pins on this one. We're pinless over here. Interesting turn of events, no doubt about it. Lady Deadpool rocking and rolling, starting and strolling. But now we're going to dive over here. We're going to go up to Canada. Beautiful this time of year, right, Todd McFarlane? Oh, Todd loves Canada, never forget. And we're going to Marrina from Alpha Flight. I know of Alpha Flight, but I don't really remember Box and Marrina in my version of Alpha Flight I read as a kid. I believe both these were in Alpha Flight before my time. But cool to be able to build out a team, as we know. But we got Marrina in there, looking good. Looking like she belongs with Namer, Under the Sea. Yes, Under the Sea, 4 and up once again. Marrina there, got those big old kind of fish eyes going there on her. See those again over here. Beautiful swimsuit, though, of course. And then there it is. Got the cross sell down below. We're going to unbox all these. We're going to build box, and we're going to rank the wave as we do in a separate video. Jibber jabber down here, a little bit of a blurb. What's it say about our friend Marrina? Amphibious alien human hybrid Marrina answers the call to aid Canadian government-sponsored superhero team Alpha Flight to combat the green beast Tundra. Okay, if you say so. If you say so. Bam! See you later. Goodbye. There it is. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic prison. Not a lot with this one either. You got box to build a figure. It's basically another figure. It's almost like 2 figures in here. That's a huge, huge body for him. And then we do got the extra hands taped down, as you can imagine. And see you later. Goodbye. Off to the side. It's time to dive into Marrina right here. And let's start with these hands. We get 2 very lime skittle fists of fury is what these look like to me. Looking pretty good. 2 fists of fury. Not a bad piece of business there. And then we get down to the figure. Nothing else to talk about. Nothing else to dive into. She's ready for a day at the pool. Oh my gosh. And she's got that green hair. She's got that bob haircut. My daughter just cut her hair like this. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. I said, who is this girl? I don't even know who this is. But she decided she wanted to do it. She cut it real short like this. Now I got longer hair than my daughter. What are we doing here? What are we doing? But she looks good here. Eyes look different than we saw in the packages. She had the bigger kind of alien-like eyes. These are more still big, but a little black with a little bit of white in there. Nice smiling face. I guess she's very welcoming. She's got a little necklace here, and I know a pearl necklace when I see one, Todd McFarlane. I give a lot of those out all the time. We got a little pearl in there, it looks like. Got a little swimsuit here, very Namer-like, very Aquaman-like with the old scale mail going on there. Love the webbed hands on this one. That's very cool. Looks like she's ready to do the claw. Looks like a Hydro Viper from G.I. Joe with these big webbed hands. But of course, you're swimming through the water. That's going to help you move faster. Love to see it there. She's looking very chesty in this outfit as well. And she's got the bare feet down here. Be careful with those bare feet. Posted a picture of my wife's bare feet the other day. Todd, and I'm preaching to the choir here. Todd's got bare feet all the time. Everybody was all up in arms, like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think anything of it. It was just, she stuck her toes out. It wasn't that big a deal, but apparently it's a big deal. How do I monetize that, though? Anybody got any leads so I can monetize my wife's feet? She'll do anything. Yeah, put those pictures out there of her feet all day long. Roll in the dough. She can retire. Who knows? That'd be great. Great for me. But looking good down here, bare feet on her. Green skin tone, a lime green throughout, looking good, like a member of the Skittles organization. Arms all the way around, bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows. Hands removable, back, forth, side to side. All day long, though, I'm using these hands. Hula hoop up top, traditional head movements, back, forth, side to side. You do got the big old under the sea splits if you need them. Leg goes up for the big boot, real high there. Thigh cut, double jointed, pinless knees. Ankles back, forth, side to side, up and down. playing all the hits right here today with our good friend Marrina. Now, is she going to fit on a ringside collectible stand? Absolutely not. She doesn't have a hole in her foot. She's not going to fit. She's just going to have to stand on her own 2 feet or swim on her own 2 feet. Bam! There it is right there. How about that? So Marrina, part of Alpha Flight, apparently. She's got to get cold up there in Canada, I would imagine. But now, here we are. We got Robbie Ray's Ghost Rider, the only male of this unboxing here. A bit of a controversial one. And you know what they say? Chrome won't get you home, Todd McFarlane. So they took the chrome kind of off his face here. Now it's just a plain white. He is what it is, I guess. But a very controversial one. Part of the HasLab once upon a time that did not get across the finish line, to put it mildly. So now we get the figure many years later with a few tweaks. I talked about the mask. Still don't have the race car, though. So I don't know, is what it is. But here he is in the Build-A-Figure wave, another Ghost Rider. Just recently unboxed Ghost Rider not too long ago around here. We got Marvel Legends 4 and Up, box Build-A-Figure wave, Robbie Ray's After My Time of Ghost Rider, of course. When are we going to get Skinner? That's who I want. I want those old school Toy Biz figures from Ghost Rider. Remember, those were great back in the day. Very cool. Got the cross sell, got the jibber jabber, all that kind of stuff. What's it say? Robbie Ray's Ghost Rider. Hoping to win money in a street race to help care for his brother, Angelino Robbie Ray's boosted a car which unwittingly jump-started his transformation into Ghost Rider. And that's a nice twist, getting away from the motorcycle with Ghost Rider. See you later, goodbye. You don't want to be associated with those motorcycle gangs, Todd. See you later, goodbye. So something different, I guess. With the big old chain going on, Ghost Rider known for his chain work, of course, like a young junkyard dog. I think in another life, Junkyard Dog might have been a Ghost Rider. I'm not 100% sure of that, but it sounds good. It sounds like a real story that could happen, so we're going to roll with it. But can I get this chain out? Maybe. There we go. All right. See you later. Goodbye. Got a little chain here. Is what it is. Once again, I'd probably be careful. You could always break these if you're not careful. It's not like bendy wire or anything like that, but it is a chain. It looks like you can maybe put this over his head, have this around his neck, and wrap it around him. Choose your own chain adventure is what we'll say. Plastic prison, old Robbie Ray's ready to go. He's got quite the loadout on him, it looks like. There we go. We got the box leg, the final piece to the Build-A-Figure. We'll get to that in a future video. And then we got some weapons accessories. There it is. See you later. Goodbye. All right, let's look at these accessories first here. We got the splayed out hand going on in the white and black attack. We got a Fist of Fury here. 2 gripping hands. So choose your own hand adventure for old Robbie. Looking interesting there. Now we do get 2 weapons. Now we get, what, a ball peen hammer? Is this, he's doing some body work on his car, I'm guessing. Black handle, silver up there at the top. And then you got an old-fashioned crowbar. You never know when you might need this. Maybe give this to one of the members of the wrecking crew. Who knows? But we got a crowbar there. First time accessory? I think so on both these. But now we got old Ghost Rider himself, Robbie Ray's. I don't know. I guess I see Ghost Rider in the head with the flames and stuff, but to me, it almost looks like something different. The Ghost Rider I'm accustomed to, and most likely you are as well, and I know Todd from the couch is, it's like a flaming skull. This is a flaming skull, but it's like a robot head. It almost looks like he's got like a flaming helmet on, is what it looks like to me. Flames coming out the side of the mouth and up top. The flames do look good in the translucent plastic. I think those look really, really nice. I like the fiery eyes as well. And as I said earlier, chrome won't get you home, nor will this head. We got white instead of the chrome look on that one. So a little different, all things considered. He does got a black suit throughout with some white piping, but very plain Jane. Very easy to customize this one if you want to change this to something else as well. But a little bit of white on the hands, the white up there on the chest, and everything is black all the way down to the boots. Almost looks like he's got cleats on down here as well. I don't know, just not my Ghost Rider. If I had to line up my favorite Ghost Riders, unfortunately this guy's at the end. It's just because it's after my time. I just don't have history with him. I have history with the other ones. So shoot me. Something like that. Arms all the way around there. Bicep cut. No butterfly on this one. Double jointed, pinless elbows. Hands back and forth, side to side. Up and down on the old hinge there. Interesting. Ab crunch, waist articulation. Head back and forth, side to side. He does got a bit of a long neck there, but he kind of needs it for that big head. Leg goes up for the big boot. Thigh cut. Double jointed pinless knees. Boot cut. Ankles back, forth, side to side, up and down. Playing all the Ghost Rider hits is what we're doing right there. Looking very, very nice. And he should also fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand. Using code Kyle, save 10%. Looking nice. Now we got Ghost Riders of the past. The 2 versions I think of more than this one, but you can get a little comparison in there if you need to. an interesting mix between these three, some Alpha Flight, some Ghost Rider, some Deadpool universe, X-Men universe, a little bit of something for everybody, or maybe not, depending, in this video right here. And of course, we will be unboxing or putting together the box Build-A-Figure. We don't have to unbox box. We got to put box together, and then we'll rank the entire way from my least favorite to my favorite, which should be interesting as nothing really super stand out in this wave, I would say. I think it's all just stuff that we needed in our collection, but that a lot of people wouldn't say is their favorite. Maybe that's just an early thought, but we'll get into that here in that video. But what's your thoughts on these three? Pickups, passes, long game, no game, not so sure game? Let me know in the comments down below. If you made it this far, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channels, 2 YouTube channels with content every single day. Appreciate all the support out there. Check it out, of course. Check out YouTube channel memberships. Check out Patreon. Check out Sir Paul64 on the X. _Kyle_Peterson threads on Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show. Available every Tuesday wherever podcasts are found with video cast on YouTube. So for another round of Marvel Legends, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
I walk 47 miles of barbed wire. Use a cold mistake for a necktie.